and thank you for joining me here today in the beautiful St. Lucia here at Sugar Beach Resort. I'm here to bring you an empowering yoga practice, and I have to say thank you so much for showing up to practice with me, because I cannot do my thing without you coming here to practice with me, so thank you. So let's go ahead and just grab our mats and stand tall. Just lift onto your toes, back onto your heels, wiggle your toes, find your feet and wake them up, because they are going to be your foundation through your practice today. So just ground your feet, roll out to the knife edge, and then pull inward, to knees inward, lift the knife edge up. Just kind of go back and forth. Again, just waking up those ankles, finding that stability, and then really grounding yourself into your mat and your Tanasana mountain pose. And as we stand here in anatomical positioning, pressing palms out, rotating those shoulders down and back, let's begin energetically lifting up through the earth's crest, all the way up through the balls of our feet, engaging kneecaps up, engaging the sphincters, the pelvic floor, lifting in that engagement at root lock, and then drawing at navel lock back towards the spine, lifting up towards the sternum. And again, keeping those shoulders down, drawing the chin in into chin lock, and reaching crown up. Just feel yourself elongating, maybe growing an inch, closing our eyes and feeling the present moment. And just take a moment to check in with yourself and see where you are. Honor where you are today without judgment, without critique, just self-love and compassion. Take a big inhale through your nose and a big exhale through your mouth. And say hello to yourself. We're going to work today on letting go of fear. Becoming fearless. Because fear is just an emotion that we attach to, that we create internally through our perceptual viewpoint of how we view our external world. So we're going to go ahead and take your left hand and place it onto your heart, and you're going to bend at your right elbow, placing your palm forward, fingers together, and thumb out wide. And this is representing a fearless mudra, connecting at that heart and shifting the dynamics of that energy. We can always choose love over fear. Without being rigid with that fear that comes in, just acknowledge it, but don't give it power. This is a wonderful gesture, a hand gesture, that energetically connects the mind and the body together to make that transition of shifting out of fear into love. And then find the balance in the left and right brain. Go ahead and bring the right hand to your heart. Left hand comes up. Fingers together, palm forward, elbow aligns with the shoulder. Thumb is out wide to the side. And again, feeling fearless in our stature. Again, pressing feet to the floor, energetically lifting up, breathing diaphragmically. And then bringing hands to heart center in a surrendering of what is, and allowing and trusting the process. And in this space, we cultivate that love with faith. Faith is in the unseen, but trusting that we are loved and supported. So may we be open to our practice today, to relinquish what no longer serves us, letting go of the fears, letting go of the expectations, and just allowing what is meant to be in the unfoldment of love. Let's go ahead and lift arms all the way up. Exhale, fold, bend in your knees. You can keep your hands to your knees or bring them down to the mat. Shake your head. Lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. And then step back for your first downward facing dog. Shoulders and wrists will line up. So grip with your fingers, rotate those elbows inwards. That rotation, external rotation, as you pull your armpits inward, you bring those ears and elbows side by side. Lift the tailbone high to the sky, lengthen the spine. Lift up those heels as you press in, knees are bent. And then once you find that length, go ahead and press those heels the best that you can towards the mat. They don't have to touch. Just building length through your arms, your spine, and your legs. And then we're going to rise up onto our toes, gaze between our hands, squat into our thighs in little pulses. Just igniting that fire in our thighs. And then press down, lift up, and then press those heels back down. Drawing navel in. And then bring it out, hover those knees over your mat, and then lift your hips downward facing dog. Bring it out, hover the knees, and then lift it back. You can come down kneeling. You can kneel. You want to make sure your shoulders and wrists are in alignment. Just warming up as we move. Just a couple more. And your last one, and hold down dog. Then roll it out side plank. So come into plank and then roll open side plank, right side. Fully extended or on your bottom right knee. Lifting your hips, reaching the arms, reach high to the sky. Then bring it back center, rotate to the left side. Fully extended or on that left knee. Reach that arm, shoulders and hips stack, gaze is up. Then we're gonna move side to side, bring it center. Right side, open up, fully extended or kneeling. And then bring it center, linking breath with movement. One breath, one movement. Lift those hips, reach up high, bring it center, come back around. Lift it up, reach it up, breathe in, breathe out, bring it center, rotate around, lift it up, reach it up, hold and breathe, bring it back, rotate around, lift, reach, fully extended or on those knees. Work to the best of your ability, lifting a little higher in those hips, pressing out of that shoulder socket, reaching for the sky, bring it back, rotate, lift, hang in there, just a couple more times, reach, bring it back one more time each side, and reach, and the other side, one more, and reach, then bring it back center. Shift your weight forward, you're fully extended or on your knees. The internal rotation, shift, external side, rotate those elbows inward, shift your weight forward, chaturanga all the way down, cobra pose. Hover your hands, glue your toes to the mat. And then lower down and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. Engaging your back muscles, shoulder blades down and back, feeling the lats and the scaps. Bring it back for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, hold it. Press into the earth and press upward, facing dog. Rounding in the back, holding and breathing. Breathing in, breathing out. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Bring your chin to your chest. Then left to your left side. Then bring the other side, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, and lift it up. Then lift your hips downward, facing dog. Pedal your heels, shake your head. Find that length of your spine. Take your right leg, kick it up, center your hip, flexing your heel. Lift that leg higher, then drop it down and switch other side. Lift the left foot, flexing that heel, extend that leg, lift it higher, center your hip, and then drop it down. And then just alternate, lift and lift. You want to keep that hips centered towards the mat. You want to keep your ears and elbows side by side, grip in your mat. Engaging as you lift and lift and lift. You got 4 more each side. Building a little more depth and length. 3 more. 2 more. And your last one. And then hold it. Sit yourself back into wide knees, to widen your knees, to wide knee child's pose, and sit back nice and deep. Reach those arms, forehead down. And just take this opportunity to just gather what's going on internally and allow the physical essence to break up anything that doesn't serve you. Then go ahead, pull it out, curl the toes downward, facing dog. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs, little pulses. As we prep to get to the top of our mat, you just squat nice and deep. You take one big step or hop to the top, so step, or you can take little micro steps. Whatever works for you, just get to the top of your mat. Take a big inhale, lift, and find your chair and hold in your chair. Little pulses in your chair. Shoulder blades down, roll that pelvis under. Sit deep. And again, bringing left hand to her, right hand open. Fingers together, thumb is out. Sit deep, hold. Long spine. Drop another inch. letting go of fear, feeling fearless in our stature, closing eyes, and drawing that attention within. Take a breath, switch the hands. Thumbs out, fingers together, palms forward, sit deep. Elbow lifts, connecting within to that heart space, transforming fear into love. Sit a little deeper, then bring both hands to heart. Sit a little deeper, take a big inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back, downward facing dog. Bring it out to plank, fully extended or kneeling, elbows tuck in, shift your way forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Do this all on your knees. Now you can opt to push back, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs, take a big step or hop to the top. Big inhale, lift, find your chair. Hold in your chair and little pulses. Little pulses. Hold and breathe, hold it. Then take a big inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Squat deep, gaze forward. Step it back, downward facing dog. Bring it out to plank, elbows tuck in. Shift your way forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Push up, downward facing dog. Take a breath, honor where you are. Then lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs, take a big step or hop to the top. Big inhale, lift, find your chair, hold. Little pulses, little pulses, little pulses. In 4, 3, 2, and hold. Take a big inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back, downward facing dog. Bring it out to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Push up, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs, take a big step or hop to the top. Big inhale, lift, find your chair. Sit in your chair, hold it. Little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. Get a little deeper, hold it. Pull that pelvis under, lift in your heels. Balancing chair, reach those arms high to the sky, shoulder blades down and back. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Heels down, hands to heart. Take a big inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back, downward facing dog. Bring it out to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Push up, downward facing dog. Take the right leg, kick it up. Stack your hip and open it up. Let that foot dangle, lift the knee higher. Press the palms in, lengthen through your arms, through your chest, through your back. Lift the leg higher, knee up. Then bring it all the way through. Drop that back heel down. Lift the torso and press in warrior one. To press into your warrior one, 12 o'clock, your big toe, knee and ankle line up. Hips, chest, shoulders rotate forward, back heel presses to mat. The knife edge kisses the mat as well. Lengthen the back leg, strengthen the front leg. Press it in, reach arms up. Sit a little deeper. Then we're going to engage squeezing in our back, rounding, pulling chest forward, gazes up. Lunge a little deeper in. Then you're going to step up for bird pose. So step it up, bend in that back knee, flex that foot high to the sky. Pull your chest forward, lift it up. Feel the arch in your back. Back left knee's bent, foot flexed to the sky. Standing leg is squatted. And you're going to bring your hands, prayer, step it out, goddess pose. Turn toes out, reach palms up. Sit deep, pulse 2 times and lift. 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 Pulse 2 times, lift. Pulse 2 times, lift. Pulse 2 times and lift. Pulse 2 times, 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Then come down, have that seat and hold it. Sit deep, pull the chest forward. Scapulatory depression in your back, shoulder blades down and back, palms are up in that receptive, receiving the bounty of blessings. Engaging the body through the pelvic floor, navel to spine, chin is in, crown is up, sit a little deeper. Take a big inhale through your nose and a big exhale through your mouth. Just kind of let go. Then just shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And then swoop yourself around to the back crescent lunge. High on your back toe. Lunge into that left leg and sit deep. You're going to take that back right foot, step it up, pull it up. Then bring it back, then pull it up. Then step it deep, then pull it up. Then step it deep, then pull it up. Lunge, lift, lunge, and lift. Lunge and lift, lunge and lift. Lunge and lift, lunge and lift. Lunge, lift it up, lunge, lift it up, lunge, lift it up, lunge. Hang in there. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And then lunge it back, hold it. Sit nice and deep. Bring those hands prayer overhead, sit deep in that lunge. Then reverse. Right arm's in front, left arm goes back. Sit a little deeper. Bring that back hand to your hamstring. Lift that forearm arm up, gaze over your back shoulder. You're fully extended or kneeling. Remember, your knees are your friends through any practice. Then bring your hands to prayer. Revolve. Get a little deeper. Feel that rotation and use your breath for deep cleansing. As you internally rotate, squeezing out the internal body detoxification. And then bring your hands down. Take that leg, kick it up high to the sky. 3-legged dog. We're going to work into 2-legged dog. So you have 3 legs right now. You're going to take your right hand and walk it back by your right foot as the left leg's up. You can stay here or grab for your ankle. And 3 to 2-legged dog. Then begin to lift the leg a little higher. Press yourself as deep as you can into it. If you need assistance, keep your fingers on the mat. And then wherever you are, bring your hand back out and then go through a little chaturanga, fully extended or kneeling to upward facing dog. Push up, downward facing dog. Take your right leg, kick it up, stack your hip. Bring this leg through, drop that back heel. Cartwheel open for warrior 2. Back foot's parallel to the back edge of your mat. Front knee and ankle line up. Reach the arms and sit deep. Little pulses in step 5. Little pulses. Reach those arms, scapulatory depression, palms are down, and keep that pulse. And feel yourself getting a little deeper with each pulse. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, deepen, hold. Now that knee and that ankle will line up. You may have to walk that foot a little further forward because you got a little deeper with all those pulses. Honor where you are and challenge yourself out of your comfort zone as you grow, getting a little deeper. Then take that front arm, reach up and over to reverse. Slide that hand down your back leg, gaze up through your armpit. Then go ahead, pivot yourself around to the front, warrior 1, left leg. Deepen in, shoulder blades down, and back. Breathe in, breathe out. And then bring your hands down, take that leg, kick it high to the sky and pull it in 3 times. Kick it up. Then pull it in, kick it up. 1 more, pull it in, kick it up. And let's chaturanga to upward facing dog, fully extended or on your knees. Then push up, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs, take a big step or hop. Big inhale, lift, find your chair. Lift, find your fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back, downward dog. Bring it out to plank, elbows rotate in or shift your way forward. Chaturanga, upward dog, fully extended or kneeling. Everything can be done on your knees. That push up back is just an option. Left leg kicks, stack your hip, open it up. Let that foot dangle behind you, lift that knee a little higher, really press in those arms and lengthen back. Then bring it through for warrior 1. Lift the torso, Press in. The sunshine is popping over the top of the mountain. Knee and ankle in alignment on the left foot. Right foot kisses the edge of the mat. Back heels down. Rotate your hips and torso forward. As you lunge in a little deeper, reach your arms high, shoulder blades down. Press in, breathe out. Get a little deeper into it. And then we're going to engage scapulatory depression. So squeeze into your back. Squeeze, engaging. Feel those lats active, the scaps active. Then round into your spine, gaze is up. Breathing, closing our eyes and honoring where we are as we lunge a little deeper in it. Then we're going to go ahead and lift it up into bird. We're just going to soar without fear, soaring in love, pulling chest forward, balancing. If you get wobbly, if you fall over, perfect. It's because you tried it. Flexing that foot. Squat a little deeper in that standing leg. Kick that leg up a little higher. Pull that chest a little further forward. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Then lift it up, step it up. Goddess pose. Go ahead and rock in those hips. Reach those arms out. Palms up. Little pulses. We'll expand through the heart center and receive the blessings. Then you're going to pulse 2 times and lift. Pulse 2 times and lift. Pulse 2 times, lift. Pulse 2 times and lift. Arms are long and strong. Wrists and shoulders line up. Being dynamic in that movement. Being mindful. Sit deep. Lift tall. Press, press, lift up. Press, press, lift up. Press, press, lift up. Press, press, and lift. Press, press, and lift. Press, press, and lift. Press, press, and lift. Press, press, lift. Press, press, lift. 4 more, and lift. 3, 2, last one. Then have a seat, hold it. Hold, hold, hold. Bring those hands to prayer to heart. Then lift it all the way up. Shake it out. Shake it, shake it. Then pivot yourself around, crescent lunge to the back. Right leg is now your front leg. Sit deep, high on that back toe, heels up. Your knee is your friend. Remember those knees if you need them. Sit deep. Then we're going to reach and pull that knee up, and pull it up. Then lunge it back. Then pull it up. Then lunge it back. Then pull it up. Then lunge it back. Then pull it up. Lunge. Lift. Lunge. Lift. Lunge. Lift. And lunge. Lift. Lunge. Lift. Lunge. Lift. Lunge. Lift. And lunge. Give me 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And hold in your lunge. Hands in prayer, overhead, sit deep, then rotate, revolve. Opposite arm goes in front, opposite arm goes back. So it's your right leg, right arm goes back, left arm forward. Sit deeper, drop that hand back to your hamstring, lift the arm up, gaze over your shoulder. Remember your knee is your friend if you need it. Get a little deeper into it. Breathe in, breathe out, then bring hands to prayer as you revolve. Hands of prayer, shoulders stacked, gazes up. Being mindful of the breath, you take a couple more deep cleansing breaths as that internal rotation is wringing out our organs for detoxification. Pushing out those impurities, feeling renewed. Then go ahead and bring your hands down and kick that leg up and center your hip. Center your hip. And now we're going to work on downward dog with 2 extremities. Reach your hands back for that left ankle. You can keep your fingers on the mat. Center that hip, lift that leg higher. So honor what works for you. If you need those fingers on the mat, keep them on the mat. Hold and breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Then release that hand down. And then come to a little chaturanga, upward dog, full extended or kneeling. And then push up, downward, facing dog. Breathe. You're gonna take that left leg, kick it up, stack in your hip, lifting that knee. Then bring it through. Warrior two. Center your hip. Reach those arms out. Deepen down. As we expand through that heart center, really reach and deepen. Get a little deeper in. Reach in those fingertips, sit a little deeper. Knees and ankles will line up. Take a breath. Breathe in, breathe out. And then find reverse. Slide that hand down your leg, reach that arm, and lunge a little deeper in. Hold it. Breathe through it. Then go ahead and bring yourself around to warrior one. Warrior one and hold it. Hold back in that warrior one and breathe. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Then meet yourself downward dog. Take that leg, kick it up, and pull it into your heart center 3 times. Pull it in, kick it up. Pull it in, kick it up. Pull it in. Last one. And let's go through a little chaturanga, fully extended or kneeling, upward facing dog. Push up, down dog. You're gonna take a big step or hop to the top of your mat. Squat deep, step or hop to the top. Take a big inhale, lift, hands to heart center. Widen your feet to the edges, hands to heart, and then drop yourself down. So you can stay right here or get yourself all the way down. Your shoulders and your knees should be side by side, tailbone down, crown is up. Gaze is up, pull your chest through. As you sit deep, just honor this space. So here we're doing a little hip opening. We can store a lot of programs, a lot of emotions and memories subconsciously in our hips. That's why we can be really tight, because it makes us rigid. So we just want to allow releasing. So really we want to let go of all that conducts fear within us. And it becomes a program that we run on subconsciously. And this holds us back from truly living our life. We become afraid, we become hypercritical and judgmental. We say no to things, we make excuses for things. Even to weight loss, to eating healthy, we make excuses why we can't do these things. But they all work together. We have to fuel our body with healthy, nutritious food, high frequency, whole foods. We have to move our body because it's a physical being that needs to be moved, it's energy that needs to be moved. And we need to do it in a constructive, positive manner to ignite that positivity within us, to let go of the fear and ignite the love. So to sit here, find that releasing, that letting go. And then when you're ready, you can come all the way down and have a seat. And then lengthen your legs out, shake them, sit nice and tall, and exhale, touch your toes. Now you can have a bend in your knees or they can become fully extended. Push your tailbone back, crown forward, exhale, fold. Now we're gonna come into reverse plank. So hands behind you, toes come down, and you're gonna lift your bottom up. If you find it too much where shoulders and wrists are in alignment, if you find it too much here, place your right foot down, because we're gonna do it twice, and lift those hips for modification. Lift up into reverse, gaze up. And then release it and come back to that fold and get a little deeper. And then release it. And then again, you're gonna lift it up. And again, if you need to modify, this time place the left foot down, lift your hips a little higher. So either modify with left foot or fully extended shoulders and wrists line up, fingertips towards your heels. Lift your bottom and then lower down. And we're gonna move. Forward fold, lift it up. So you're either putting that right foot for assistance, then releasing, forward fold, lift it up, then switching to the left, lift it up and release. Or you stay fully extended and lift and release. One more and lift and release into your fold. And then go ahead and we are going to drop your right knee on top, your left knee's bent. You got a little diamond, imagine. Take that right foot on top and press this knee down. So you're building a little diamond right here. And then just press, you're gonna feel through our hip socket, just like we would in pigeon. This is a modified pigeon sitting here. You wanna flex in this foot and have it facing outward and pressing that knee down. Just do your best. Here comes the rain. And then you're gonna switch sides. Flexing that foot, press that knee down, hold it, Breathe through it because you're going to feel it right through these hip sockets. Again, letting go. So use your breath. And then let's come seated into our lotus, sitting up nice and tall. Placing our palms upward, being intentional with our breathing as we come into a rapid breath. Breathing in rapidly through our nose and out through our nose. It looks a little like this with a pursed mouth. Belly's going to expand in and out. Feel that belly expansion, that rapid breath in and out. Pursed mouth, tongue to your roof of your mouth. Ready? Fingertips together. And gaining the knowledge and that wisdom that we needed in order to transmute all that fear into love. Take a big inhale, rapid breath, begin. And then come back to nostril breathing. Just catch your breath, slow it down. You may feel a little lightheaded from that. This is very cleansing, it's very powerful. Feel that reset within. And be intentional in a space of love. Again, bringing that left hand on top of your heart, bringing that right arm, elbow up in alignment with your shoulder. Palms together, thumb is out. Breathing in that love. Finding fearlessness. As we honor the fear within, embracing it with love to transform it. Because what we resist persists. So we don't want to resist it. You don't tuck it under, ignore it. It'll just bubble up in other areas. So honor it. Without power to it over your life. Then switch. Fingers together, thumb is out wide, elbows up. Really, this hand representing like stop fear. You have no power here. Love is my essence. Love is my truth. Then bringing hands to heart center. In a fearless act of self-love, you are now charged and ready to go own your day and shine that love out into the world. Let's take 3 big inhales with arms all the way up. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale. And a big inhale. Exhale. Namaste. Go make today amazing. And I got the rain falling on me. Whoop, whoop. Be blessed.